Good afternoon and welcome to this 13th Super Bowl Sunday. The culmination of the 1978 NFL season comes your way as we bring to you the AFC champion Houston Oilers, 10-6 and wild card coming out of the AFC Central. They went on the road to defeat the Miami Dolphins, the New England Patriots, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here comes Dan Pastorini leading out the 10-6 Houston Oilers into their second Super Bowl. You may recall in Super Bowl II, they were blown out by the Dallas Cowboys 31-3. They were coached by Wally Lamb and quarterbacked by Pete Beathard. This time, is Bum Phillips. And there's Pat Hayden leading the NFC champion Los Angeles Rams, the number one seed out of the NFC at 12-4. They finally slayed the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs and beat the Dallas Cowboys to get here. Now you may notice that the Rams are wearing white as the home team. This year, the NFL has changed the rules, allowing the home team in the Super Bowl to choose their uniforms. And since the Rams wore white at home against Minnesota in the playoffs and Dallas, they've chosen to stay in their whites. The Rams make their fourth alternate Super Bowl appearance, as they made three in a row just a couple of years back, winning Super Bowl IX over the Oakland Raiders 17-14. Here's the coin toss. In Super Bowl X, they would lose to the Raiders 17-16 on a last-second George Blanda field goal. And it looks like the Oilers have won the toss. And then in Super Bowl XI, the Pittsburgh Steelers would beat the Rams 17-10. So the Rams are in their fourth at 1-2. Oilers in their second at 0-1. As the teams shake hands, we get ready for the Rams to receive the kickoff. Ron Jesse back to return. And Tony Fritsch will tee the ball up. And there's a look at John Cappelletti of the Los Angeles Rams, the Penn State Nittany Lion alum and Heisman Trophy winner. And we will be underway here in Super Bowl XIII as Tony Fritsch tees it off and kicks it deep. It is taken by Smith in the goal line, in the end zone, and he'll bring it out to the 23-yard line. And there's a look at Ray Malavisi, the head coach of the Rams, and out comes Pat Hayden, making his second Super Bowl start as he started the loss in Super Bowl XI to the Steelers. You may recall in that 3-year stretch the Rams were in 3 straight years, they had 3 different quarterbacks. They finally found stability with Pat Hayden. Hayden is under center. The ball's at the 24. And he is going to give the ball to Cullen Bryant. And Bryant breaks free. Bryant, he is going to pick up a first down on a 14-yard carry to open Super Bowl XIII. Cullen Bryant, the 5th-year back out of Colorado. And here's a look at the play as he went inside and found a hole to get the first down. He tries to stop, and that's when the Oilers catch up to him. Hayden will go into the shotgun now on first down at the 37. He's back to pass. The blitz is on. Hayden gets the pass off to Miller. That is number 27. Greg Stemrick making the tackle. And a look at the offensive line led by Rich Saul at the center and the veteran Tom Mack, the left guard. Cullen Bryant leads the backs out with the wide receivers Ron Jesse and Willie Miller, who just made that catch. And it is a 2nd and 7 for the NFC champion Rams. 78 was a tumultuous season for them. They had 3 different head coaches as George Allen started the preseason and then was abruptly fired. Eventually, Ray Malavisi would be given the reins, and he would direct the Rams all the way to the Super Bowl. Curly Culp and Ken Kennard in the middle, Elvin Bethea, Jim Young on the ends. Linebackers, Greg Bingham, Ted Washington, and Robert Brazil. And your corners for the Oilers, Willie Alexander, Greg Stemrick, Mike Renfield, and Bill Courier, the safeties. And there's a look at Mike Renfield. Number 37, the second-year player out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. 3rd down and 4. Hayden fakes the handoff to Bryant. He's back to pass. He's got all kinds of time. He throws it downfield. It is caught. They're going to say out of bounds, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And back to punt. Will be the Rams. Glenn Walker. Walker gets the punt away. Is going to be taken by Rich Castor at the 13, and he'll take it up to the 19 for a 6-yard return. And out will come Dan Pastorini, leading the AFC wildcard team into the championship and into the Super Bowl. The first wildcard team to represent the AFC. I do believe it's the first wildcard team at all. This, of course, the expanded 1978 season, where the teams played 16 games instead of 14 as previous seasons, and 2 extra teams made the playoffs, 1 on each side. There's the give, the first time to Earl Campbell, and the Heisman Trophy winner gets 9 yards on the carry, and bringing up a 2nd and 1. The University of Texas rookie looking forward to having a big day here in the Super Bowl. Pastorini gives it to Campbell again, and Campbell is going to be met and taken down after picking up just 2. And that'll bring up, but he did get the first down. 1st and 10 for the Houston Oilers. Pastorini gives it to Campbell. And Campbell is going to pick his way for about 2. And a look at the Houston starting offensive line led by Carl Mock at the center. Earl Campbell is joined in the backfield by Rob Carpenter. Mike Barber, the tight end. Barber comes in motion. Pastorini fakes the handoff, and he's going to roll out. Pastorini's going to take off running. He's going to get... Oh, he goes out of bounds just shy of the 1st down. Pastorini leads the Oilers up. Tim Wilson, the fullback. Campbell in back deep of the eye. The give is to Campbell. And Campbell is going to follow his blockers, but I don't think he's going to make the 1st down, as the Rams seem ready for that. And no, that'll bring on a punting formation. Jack Reynolds made that tackle. And Cliff Parsley to punt the ball away. And that is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So each team has had the ball once here in the 1st quarter, and neither team has been able to get an established long drive. And Pat Hayden will come back out for the Rams. It is 1st and 10 at the 20. Nelson goes in motion. Hayden gives to Cullen Bryant. Bryant is going to pick his way forward for about 4 yards. Before being tackled. 2nd down and 6. Robert Brazil on the tackle. The Pro Bowl linebacker. Hayden under center. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle. It is complete to Boyle. Sorry, that was Hayden. Gives to Bryant. Bryant's going to break a tackle, and he is going to pick up a couple. He's now carried the ball 4 times for 27 yards. He gets 5 on that carry. Malavisi sending encouragement in to the Rams as they have the ball on the 38-yard line. Hayden sends Ron Jesse in motion. He's back to pass now. Steps up. He's going to throw it out of bounds and over the head of his intended receiver. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. The AFC is currently on a 3-game winning streak to cut the NFC's lead to 7-5 in this all-time Super Bowl series. The Oilers trying to continue that win streak. Hayden back to pass in a hurry. Throws it out to Bryant. And he is going to be taken down in the backfield by number 27, Craig Stemrick. Greg Stemrick, the 3rd-year player out of Colorado State, steps up, makes the tackle. And on to punt for the Rams is Glenn Walker, 1st-year player at USC. Walker gets the ball off. Rich Castor takes it about the 22. He is up to the 35-yard line before being brought down. And that is where the Houston Oilers will take over. Pastorini comes back out for the 2nd series. Pastorini taking his time looking over the Ram defense. They've got a 4-man down lineman and 3 linebackers. The corners are up in press coverage. Pastorini gives it to Campbell, and Campbell is run into and runs over number 90. And here's a look at Larry Brooks in the center of that Ram defensive line with Jack Youngblood and Fred Dreyer. The linebackers led by Hacksaw Jack Reynolds, Bob Brzezinski, Ron Hostetler, Dave Elmendorf and Bill Simpson are the safeties. Pastorini under center. He's back to pass. It's a short pass. He gets it out to Mike Barber. Mike Barber gets up to the 9-yard line. Gets 9. Excuse me. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 after the Barber reception. Barber, the 2nd-year player out of Louisiana Tech. And he is brought down by Hacksaw Reynolds. And a look at Bum Phillips. Larry Brooks has 2 tackles now, as he assisted on that last one. Pastorini in the shotgun. Gives it to Campbell, and Campbell breaks through the line and picks up the 1st down. And he now has 20 yards on the day in his rookie season. In 1978, Earl Campbell rushed for 1,450 yards, including an explosive day against the Miami Dolphins on Monday Night Football. He went over 100 yards last week against the Steelers or 2 weeks ago against the Steelers in the AFC title game, and no doubt he is going to be a big part of the Oilers' game plan going forward. It is a 1st down and 10 now on their own 47. Pastorini is under center. Pastorini gives to Campbell. Campbell is run into Reynolds, and he is going to pick up just a yard before being brought down. Pastorini, the 7th-year player out of Santa Clara. He was the 1971 first-round draft pick of the Houston Oilers. Made his way into the starting lineup and has finally led the Oilers to the playoffs. Pastorini back to pass. Throws it over the middle to Earl Campbell. He makes the catch, and it is a 1st down for the Oilers. With 30 seconds to go in the 1st quarter, the Oilers are into Ram territory on the reception by Earl Campbell. as the clock ticks down from the 42-yard line, just outside the 41, Pastorini's in the shotgun. He's going to give it this time to Carpenter. That is the backup running back number 26, Rob Carpenter, first-year player out of Miami of Ohio. And that, folks, will be the end of the first quarter with the game scoreless here in Miami at the Orange Bowl. The Houston Oilers and the Los Angeles Rams battling for NFL supremacy. We'll be right back. And as we're back here at the Orange Bowl, we're looking at the Oilers sideline. Again, if you're just joining us, the Oilers are in the home colors, although the Rams are the home team for the Super Bowls. The Rams, in the first year the NFL allowed teams to choose, the Rams chose to wear white. Pastorini is going to give it to Campbell. And although the Rams had home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs, they ended up in white in both games and said they want to continue the trend and continue their winning streak and wore white for the Super Bowl. It'll now be a 3rd down and 9 from the 40. Pastorini's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to step into a lineman. He's scrambling to the sideline, makes a spin move, and gets up to about the 37, picking up 3 yards. And it'll be a 4th down for the Oilers from the Los Angeles 37-yard line. And the Oilers will go in 20 Fritz for a 54-yard field goal attempt. It is a fake. Gifford Nielsen. He is going to be brought down, sacked, back at the 50 at their own 49-yard line. A big play by number 33, Dwayne Osteen, the rookie out of California. Recognized the fake as Gifford Nielsen picked the ball up and went to roll out. Osteen, as you'll see here on the replay, is unblocked, and Nielsen rolls right into him. Oilers going for a gamble on 4th down, have given the Rams the ball in fantastic field position. Colin Bryant comes back on the field after picking up 27 yards so far on the day. And from their 49, Pat Hayden comes under center. The USC alum calls the signals. Sends Bob Nelson in motion. Hayden gives it to Bryant. Bryant's got a huge hole, and he is inside the 40 to the 39, picking up 10 yards on the carry. And a 1st down. Actually 12 yards on the carry. They were on their own 49 where the ball was spotted. Hayden now under center. 1st and 10. He sends John Cappelletti in motion. Here's the give to Colin Bryant, and Bryant's going to roll wide. And he is going to be met after pickup of 5 yards and dropped. He now has 44 yards on the day, as Ted Washington was in on the tackle. It is a 2nd down and 5. Hayden back to pass from the shotgun. He's going to throw over the middle. Let's complete to Bob Nelson for the 1st down to the 27-yard line. Malabisi offering more encouragement as the Rams have got something moving now after the botched fake field goal attempt by the Houston Oilers. Kurt Knopf in on the tackle. And folks, we have hit... Nope, don't know what that was for. Just a little break in the action. Hayden under center now. Heavy rush coming, and he will go down as Robert Brazil comes in and makes the tackle, number 52. The Pro Bowl linebacker out of Jackson State, playing in his 3rd season. Here's a look back at the replay. Brazil was unblocked. He just ran right through Pat Hayden. And it'll be a 2nd down and 18 after the 8-yard loss, just inside the 35-yard line. Bryant back to... Nope. Bryant gets the ball, and he is going to pick up 3 yards on the carry, bringing up a 3rd and 15. Billy Waddy is in the slot now. Hayden in the shotgun. He's got four receivers split out. Trips down the bottom of your screen. Hayden's back to pass. He's got some time. He's going to throw. It is juggled and caught, but only picking up. He only got the line of scrimmage. No gain. Lawrence McCutcheon, who lost his starting running back position this year to Cullen Bryant, brought in on third down, but could not get the first down. So it'll be a 4th down and 15, and the Rams will line up for a field goal as Frank Corral, the leading scorer in the NFL this year, will attempt a 49-yard kick. Ferragamo puts the ball down. It's blocked. It is picked up by Renfeld, and he will score. And for the second year in a row, the AFC is going to pick up a blocked field goal and take it the distance. This time it is number 37, Mike Renfeld, who scoops the ball and goes all the way, untouched, unmolested, into the end zone. And the Oilers score first in the alternate Super Bowl. Poor Frank Corral, the ball is blocked. Oh, bless his heart, he has got to be the sickest man in America right now. As Tony Fritsch will line up for the field goal attempt. The extra point, it is up, and it is good, and the Houston Oilers have taken a 7-0 lead. They redeem themselves after their botched fake field goal attempt and get the blocked field goal to score the touchdown. Everybody giving Mike Renfield congratulations on the sidelines. Renfield, as we mentioned earlier, the 6'2", 192-pound safety out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, gets a Super Bowl touchdown, and Smith will down the ball in the end zone, and the Rams will come out to the 25. Lawrence McCutcheon so far, who came in the ball game on the last series, has the 1 reception, but not sure why they're showing us the rushing yards totals. Hayden, hands off, no, it's a fake. There's a flag down. Hayden's got some time. He's going to throw it deep. It is incomplete. And let's see what the penalty is on. A holding call on Rich Saul, and that'll back the Rams up 5. Hayden under center. He sends Miller in motion. Back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. The ball is complete to Miller. Willie Miller, third-year player, the former Houston Oiler, makes the reception. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14 now. The Rams have turned conservative so far today. Short passes and runs for Cullen Bryant. No consistency deep, though. From the 21-yard line, after a 4-yard loss in the pass reception, Hayden hands the ball to Cullen Bryant. He's going to sweep around left. He breaks the tackle, and Bryantson got the first down, and he's going to get up to the 40 on a 19-yard carry off a broken tackle. Cullen Bryant with the first down. And here's a look as he follows John Cappelletti's block. He runs over Greg Stemreck and is able to get himself in a position for the first down. Stemreck steps up to make the tackle, and Bryant runs right over him and leads the chase. And it is 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams at the 40-yard line. The Houston Oilers defense comes up in press on the corners. Hayden under center. He's going to fake the handoff to Bryant. He's going to scramble away from pressure and throws on the run. Is caught by Billy Waddy into Houston Oilers territory. Then a first down at the 39 on a 21-yard pickup. 22 yards for Billy Waddy. The first-year player out of the University of Colorado. Coming up to make the tackle, Robert Brazil and J.C. Wilson. Love you blue, Houston Oilers, reaching their 2nd Super Bowl in 1978. Really a resurgent year for them. The Cinderella year for the franchise down in the deep of Texas. Lawrence McCutcheon gets his first carry. He picks up 4 yards before he is tackled by Greg Bingham, the fifth-year player out of Purdue. And we have reached the 2-minute warning with the Houston Oilers, on the strength of a blocked field goal return, lead the Los Angeles Rams 7-0. Ray Malavisi will talk it over with Hayden. And we are back here at the Miami Orange Bowl. The Rams have a 2nd and 6 from 35. And there is a flag down, as one of the Rams looked like he was early. Yep, it is a false start. Let's see if we can get that player. It is called on Tom Mack, the left guard. Hayden under center on 2nd and 11 from the 40. He drops straight back, throws it to the sidelines. It is going to be incomplete. Could not get both feet down, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 11. Ball sitting around the 39. Hayden back to pass. He's going to give it on a delay handoff to Colin Bryant. And Bryant, he had the first down, and he stopped to make a move. And that's when he ran into trouble as he got tackled, and it's 4th and 1. Greg Bingham on the stop, and the Oilers call timeout, leading 7-0. Bum Phillips looking over, talking to Earl Campbell on the sideline. Tim Wilson right behind him as well. As this time, Frank Corral will line up for what will be a 46-yard attempt. The last one was blocked and returned all the way to the end zone. Ferragamo the hold. Corral's kick is up, and it is good. And the Rams are on the board here in Super Bowl. You'll have to excuse the technical difficulty we just had. We did not miss anything. It happened during a commercial break. Corral kicks the ball off. It is taken by Castor on the 2. And Castor's up over the 20. He is going to get to the 29-yard line. Well, the Oilers will take over with 1:42 and all 3 of their time. No, they don't. They have 2 timeouts remaining. That's right. They called the timeout to force the Rams to kick the field goal on the last drive. There is Dan Pastorini looking it over with 0-0. Ken Burrow, his star receiver, who has yet to catch a pass today. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to throw it out. It is incomplete. Intended for J.J. Durden, sorry. Simpson on the coverage. 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to throw, and Burrow gets his first catch on a diving grab. Picks up 4 yards, 3rd and 6. And the Oilers seem to be taking their time as they're in the huddle. They've got the lead. They might be just looking to get to halftime at this point. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to scramble. He's going to run. He's got room. He's got the first down. He makes a move, makes another move, and he's going to... There is a flag down, folks. It could be coming back. Let's see what the flag is on. Yes, holding on the offense, as Conway Heyman is called for the hold, and that'll back the Oilers up. 3rd and 16 from their own 23. Pastorini changing the play at the line. He's going to give it to Earl Campbell. And Campbell is going to get through for just a couple. And the Rams are going to call timeout, as it'll be a 4th and 13, and they will get the ball back. We'll be right back. So, as the Oilers line up to punt on 4th down. Cliff Parsley gets the ball away. Taken by Ron Jesse at his own 20. And he's going to get up to the 32. 10-yard return. Cullen Bryant so far has 9 carries for 76 yards. It's a pretty good afternoon. With 54 seconds to go in the first half. Hayden on the delayed draw to Bryant. And Bryant is going to pick up 5 yards, and the Rams will call timeout. They have 1 remaining. It's 2nd down and 5 with 49 seconds to go. 2 receivers to the left. 2 to the right. Hayden in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It is caught by Billy Waddy for a first down. And the Rams, let's see what they do. Waddy is slow to get up. The clock is stopped for some reason. Bad angle on the replay there. Couldn't really see what happened. Maybe the Rams used another timeout. I thought they only had 1 left to begin with. 46 seconds, the clock had stopped. 3rd and 5. Hayden throws. It is incomplete to Waddy. That's what happened on the last play. The pass was incomplete, and that's why the clock had stopped. Stepping up to make the tackle is Al Johnson, the nickelback. And a 4th down as the Rams fail to convert. Hayden, 2 straight incompletions to Billy Waddy. Once again, folks, we're faced with a low-scoring Super Bowl, as tends to be the pattern. Even though the offense's rules were changed in '78 to encourage more scoring, it looks like we're going to have a 10-point first half. Here's the punt away. It's taken by Castro at the 20. He's going to get up to about the 30. 31. Pastorini comes back out. 1st and 10 from their own 31. Pastorini back to pass. He throws it over the middle of Campbell. Campbell's got the first down, and the Oilers will call timeout. Folks, just a little note on the Oilers Super Bowl history. That touchdown by Reinfeldt was the first touchdown in Oilers Super Bowl history, and through 6 quarters almost, they have yet to score an offensive touchdown. Between Pete Beathard leading them in Super Bowl II and now Dan Pastorini in Super Bowl XIII. Neither offense has gotten in the end zone. Pastorini back to pass. He is going to take off running, and he's going to be brought down by Jack Youngblood for the sack and a loss. And a 3rd and 16, and the Rams, the Oilers will call their final timeout with 21 seconds to go before half. We'll be right back. On 2nd and 16. Pastorini lines up under center with Earl Campbell behind him. Pastorini back to pass. He throws it. It's caught by Campbell. He's going to be tackled after a gain of 6. And they cannot stop the clock again. The Rams don't look like they want to. It'll be 3rd and 9. And the Oilers are going to take their time. That's Campbell's 3rd reception on the afternoon here in Super Bowl XIII. Not normally known as a receiving back. A lot of times they'll bring in Rob Carpenter on receiving situations. The Oilers will line up maybe to run a play. They will. They're going to give it to Earl Campbell. He's going to bust through the middle and carry for about 6 yards. And folks, we've reached the half as the Houston Oilers lead the Los Angeles Rams 7-3. We send you to our CBS halftime report. We'll be back in just a minute. We are back to start the second half of Super Bowl 13 as Corral kicks the ball off. It's going to be taken by Rich Castor on the 2. And he is going to get up to about the 25-yard line, and that's where Pastorini will come on to take over. And we're again having technical difficulties. And here we're back. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 25. The Oilers have 41 rushing yards on the day so far. There's to give to Campbell. Campbell gets by the first man. That being Dan Rychek. And he picks up 2 yards on the carry. And this will be 2nd and 8 from the 27. With the lead, you can expect many Earl Campbell carries in the second half. Barber goes in motion. He fakes it to Campbell, and he is going to be brought down. Dan Rychek, 64, Jack Reynolds comes in for a loss of 9 on the sack. Hacksaw Reynolds, the 8th-year player out of Tennessee. Here's a look as Pastorini fakes the handoff to Campbell. He barely gets set and turned around when Reynolds isn't in on him. As the Rams are bringing the heat. Third down and 17 from the 18-yard line. A look at Mike Renfro is in the slot. Pastorini fakes to Earl Campbell. He is going to scramble. He's in danger. He throws on the run, throws it deep downfield, and is intercepted. Intercepted by Perry. He's got some room to run. Perry is going to get all the way down to the 29-yard line. Number 49, Rod Perry, the Pro Bowl cornerback, 3rd year out of Colorado, playing in his 2nd Super Bowl, gets the interception. Pastorini made a really ill-advised throw across the middle into double coverage, looking for Ken Burrow. And then Perry gets a big return to give the Rams the ball in Houston territory. If Perry didn't intercept it, Dave Elmendorf was down there to deliver a hit on Burrow. And Bill Simpson was trailing as well. Now look at Cullen Bryant. 10 carries, 81 yards on the afternoon. And they're going to start from just inside the 29 here as the sun is setting in the Miami Orange Bowl. Hayden gives it to Bryant. Bryant up the middle. He is going to pick up 2 yards before being tackled. He is 83 in the afternoon now. Elvin Bethea in on the tackle. The Pro Bowl defensive end. He was 10th year out of North Carolina A&T. Bryant breaks the tackle. He's inside the 20, the 10, the 5, the touchdown. Touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. Cullen Bryant. And that is his first Super Bowl touchdown. When looking at Super Bowl experience, there are several Los Angeles Rams who have been in the Super Bowl as they are making their 4th appearance in 5 years in the big game. The Houston Oilers have nobody on their team remaining from the 1967 Super Bowl team. And Frank Corral will line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the Rams have a 10-7 lead here in the 3rd quarter. If you look at players on the Rams who've played in now 5 Super Bowls, you've got Lawrence McCutcheon and Cullen Bryant, who are both on the rosters for all 5 of them. Dave Elmendorf. Jim Youngblood. Here's Castor on the return. He is up, going to be to the 26. Isaiah Rubb. No, he's not with the team anymore. Tom Mack. Jack Reynolds. Rich Saul. Ron Jesse, Jack Youngblood, Fred Dreyer. Pastorini fakes the handoff. And he is going to be sacked this time by number 85. That is Jack Youngblood with his second sack. And the Rams have 4 sacks on the afternoon. And Larry Brooks as well. All those Rams have appeared in 4 Super Bowls now for the franchise. Meanwhile, the Oilers are a very young team. Earl Campbell on the carry. The Oilers do have Steve Kiner on the team, who was a reserve linebacker with the Cowboys for a couple Super Bowls. But that is it. That's their whole experience in the Super Bowl. A guy who didn't play a single snap. And one of the Rams, was he drawn offsides? No, they're going to say that Jack Youngblood came early. And they're going to give the Oilers 5 yards, and it'll be a 3rd down and 7. Look at Durden in the slot as the others have 5 receivers. Pastrini's by himself on 3rd and 7. He drops back. Rolls right into a 3rd sack by Jack Youngblood. So he redeems himself for going offsides. And he's having himself a heck of a ball game this afternoon. Pastorini has rolled right into him twice on this drive alone. He just looks confused. He doesn't look like he knows where he's going with the ball. He's barely gotten the ball to Ken Burrow today. Double lot, 0-0, Ken Burrow. Then Parsley comes on to punt the ball on 4th and 16. The kick is away. It is way back at the 18 for Ron Jesse. He's only going to make it to the 25-yard line before he is dropped by Al Johnson. Parsley has 137 net punting yards today. And Cullen Bryant now 12 rushes, 110 yards, and a touchdown. If the Rams hold on to this lead, you got to start talking about who might be the MVP. Him or Jack Youngblood. Or maybe Rod Phillips. There's a handoff to Bryant. He's not done on the afternoon. He's going to pick up 3 more yards. And it will bring up a 2nd and 6. So they're going to give him 4 on the carry. A long 6. Hayden back to pass. Oh! Twice Al Johnson had it. No, it's not Al Johnson. It's number 19. Willie Alexander had it in his hands, juggled it twice, and dropped the interception, and the Rams maintained possession of the ball. So on 3rd and 6, the Rams get away with one. Definitely a pass Hayden wants back. Hayden hands it off to Cullen Bryant, and he is going to get himself probably 3 more yards on the carry. Curly Culp on the tackle. The former Denver Bronco and Kansas City Chief, playing in his first Super Bowl. Glenn Walker punts the ball away on 4th down. It is taken by Castor. He is hit immediately and dropped at the 28-yard line. We lost camera feed for a second, but don't worry, we did not miss any plays. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Pastorini gives the ball to Campbell, and he is going to surge forward for 4 yards. He now has 41 on the afternoon. 2nd down and 6. Phillips liking it. Larry Brooks in on the tackle. Pastorini looking over the Ram defense. Going to give it to Campbell once again, and this time he's going to be met and dropped in the backfield for a loss of 2. 3rd down and 7. Hacksaw Reynolds in on the tackle. And Ram defense has played a stellar performance this afternoon against the Oilers. And once again, the Oiler offense has been just inept all over the field. Their only 7 points came on the field goal block. Pastorini rolls out. This time he's got clear sailing, but he cannot get by the Hacksaw Reynolds, who comes up and makes the tackle after a gain of 3 and a 4th down, and once again a punting situation for the Los Angeles Rams. The Houston Oilers. Parsley's going to stand just outside his 20. Gets the kick away. It's taken on the 10 by Ron Jesse. He's going to get up to the 19-yard line. 7 yards on the return. Brought down by Greg Bingham and Kurtnoff. Hayden comes out. Hayden is alone in the backfield. He's got a cluster of receivers just off the line. Hayden's going to throw it to Bob Nelson. And Nelson's going to pick up 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 4. Terry Nelson. I keep calling him Bob. His name is Terry. I apologize. Cullen Bryant runs right in to Curly Culp, and he goes down. 3rd down and 4. Bryant had a head of steam. Culp just ran right through him. Curly Culp, a big 10th year player, 265-pounder out of Arizona State. And Hayden's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw. He's caught by Cullen Bryant, and a 1st down. Before Robert Brazil can make the tackle. Good shots there from our cameraman. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Cullen Bryant on the carry. He's going to pick up probably 2, 2nd and 8 now. Greg Bingham makes his 7th tackle on the afternoon. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. As we head to the 4th, the Rams are just 15 minutes away from their 2nd Super Bowl championship as they lead the Houston Oilers 10-7 on the strength of Cullen Bryant's rushing. Let's look at the Ram helmet as we're back from the break. After a scoreless first period, it's been the turnovers, the blocked field goal kick for the Oilers, and the interception for the Rams that led to the Cullen Bryant touchdown run. 2nd and 8 from the 34. Hayden back to pass. Lofts it, overthrown, out of bounds, and it'll be a 3rd and 8. Third down and 8 from the 34. Miller comes in motion. Hayden back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. It is caught by Miller for a 1st down and into Houston territory. The Oilers have only one sack on the afternoon, as they've been putting pressure on the quarterbacks throughout 1978. 1st and 10 from the 47. Hayden gives to Bryant. Bryant's going to pick up 4 more yards on the carry. Bingham on the tackle, as the Rams have rushed for 125 yards so far this afternoon. Hayden in the shotgun. They're going to scramble, but everybody, the shift is on. Kind of a zigzag shift. Everybody finally gets set. Hayden fakes the handoff. He throws it on the screen to Miller. Miller's got the first down. He's going to go inside the 20. Willie Miller coming up with a huge pass on the bubble screen off the shift. Follows the block of Terry Nelson. Finally, Reinfeldt makes the tackle to bring him down, saves the touchdown. But it is a first down for the Rams at the Oilers 16. Hayden back to pass. Throws, it's caught by Bryant for a 3-yard pickup. Hayden goes over 100 yards on that last pass. Brazil makes the tackle. That's Bryant's 3rd reception on the afternoon. After the replay, we're back out. 2nd and 7 now from the 13. The Rams have slowed the pace down on this game. Hayden's going to give it to Lawrence McCutcheon, and he is going to lose 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Curly Culp on the tackle. As Culp ran right over McCutcheon. Hayden gives to McCutcheon. McCutcheon is going to get forward for 5 yards and a 4th down. 4th and 4 with 4:45 to go in the 4th quarter. The Rams leading 10-7, and Frank Corral will come on to attempt a 27-yard field goal. There's the hold, and the kick is up. And the kick is good, so now we know the Oilers cannot tie the game with a field goal. They have to go for a touchdown. 13-7 Los Angeles. As it's the kick sails right through the pipes. Corral will kick off now. Taken by Castor on the goal line. He is going to get the ball up to the 29. Pastorini, when interviewed earlier this week, he said he dreams about the big 4th quarter drive. Well, 4:27 to go, this could be it. This could be his last chance to pull it off. Pastorini steps back, 3-step drop, throws it to Ken Burrow. Burrow finally he makes a good move, and he is going to get into Ram territory. A 23-yard reception for 0-0, Ken Burrow. And a big 75-yard touchdown against the Patriots. Also had one against the Steelers. Perhaps the last man to wear 0-0 in the NFL. Pastorini from the shotgun. The clock counting down, 4:02 to go. He faked the give, throws it out to Barber, and Barber is going to carry 3 men forward, picks up 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Bill Simpson, one of the men, along with Bob Brzezinski. For some strange reason, reserve offensive tackle Jackie Slater just ran through the defensive huddle. Cody Jones also went on the tackle. Second down and 8 now. From the 46. Pastorini back to, he's going to run. This looked like a planned run from the start. Pastorini is going to be thrown forward for a gain of first down. He's now carried 4 times for 21 yards himself. And a first down and 10 at the 37. As soon as Pastorini finished his drop, he took off running. That was a planned run. He is thrown down by Pat Thomas, the Pro Bowler, cornerback, for the first down. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to throw it behind his back without looking. Throws it complete to number 87, Conrad Rucker. Reserve tight end, rookie out of Southern. And it'll be a 2nd and 5 at the 32. 2:59 to go in the game. The Oilers trail the Rams 13-7. Pastorini back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Earl Campbell on the reception. He's been quiet the second half. Pastorini so far in the day is 9 of 11. 78 yards on an interception. 1st and 10 at the 26. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to throw the ball away as he was under heavy rush. He's now 9 of 12, 78 yards. There's a look at Fred Dreyer. Calls himself the quarterback hunter. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to step up. And he is going to go to throw and be hit immediately as he throws by Rich Brooks. The ball comes out. They're going to call it a forward pass. And a 3rd down and 10. Kent Burrow is in the slot. The safety's back off. Pastorini back to pass. He's going to step up again. He gets by one man and then slides. But it'll be a 4th down and 3 as he only gets to 19. Does not get enough for the first down. And we're going to count down toward the 2-minute warning. The Oilers are going to go for it. Pastorini up under center. Back to pass. Throws. It is caught by Durden. And we have hit the 2-minute warning. And the Oilers have a... They're going to call it incomplete. They're going to call that pass incomplete. It hit the ground and the Rams have taken over. Johnny Durden, the rookie out of Sam Houston State, dropped the pass. And now the Rams are on offense with 2 minutes to go. The Oilers have all 3 timeouts. They're going to have to use them now. Hayden hands it off to Bryant. Curly Culp is going to bring him down after pick up a 3, and the Oilers will call timeout. They have 2 remaining. Culp has 5 tackles so far in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 7 from the 22. Hayden hands it off to Bryant. Bryant is going to be ran over, and the Oilers will call their 2nd timeout. Greg Bingham on the tackle. This next play is huge. It is for all the marbles. If the Oilers can stop the Rams and use their final timeout, they will get the ball back. If the Rams get a first down, the Oilers will be unable to stop the clock. Hayden gives it to Bryant. He swings wide, and Greg Stemrick steps up to make the tackle, and their final timeout, 4th down and 7. Now here's the big play. Glenn Walker comes on for the punt. There's a minute 48 to go. The Oilers are going to have to go to get a touchdown with no timeouts, and they have not scored an offensive touchdown yet today. Walker gets the punt off as a bit of a line drive. It's going to be taken fair catch at the 35-yard line by Rich Castor. There's Ken Burrow comes on the field. Pastorini gives him some encouragement. We talked about Pastorini's dream of leading the fourth quarter comeback touchdown. It's going to be even more of a miracle if he does it now with no timeouts. They're on the 35, 65 yards away from pay dirt. Pastorini back to pass. There's a flag down as the ball sails over the head of Earl Campbell. And it looks like the Oilers are going to have to go from even further back. Yes, the hold is called on Ed Fisher. It'll back the Oilers up 10 more yards and put them at the 25, now 75 yards away and a minute 41 to go. Pastorini back to pass. The offensive line gives some time. He throws it complete to Earl Campbell for a gain of 4, and the Oilers are going to have to run hurry up. They have no timeouts. The receivers are going to come all the way back. Pastorini back to pass. Throws it over the middle again to Earl Campbell. The Rams will give them that all day. They're up to the 33 with 3rd and 12 now. As the clock continues to run, and once again the receivers have to come all the way back. Pastorini. He's going to take off running. He's fumbled. He's hit. It is recovered by number 55. And on 4th down and 13, Carl Mock saves the drive, gets the fumble recovery. Pastorini back to pass. Throws it. This time it's caught by Ken Burrow, and he's going to get a first down. With 52 seconds to go, they're into Ram territory at the 49. The receivers are getting winded now, though. Pastorini will clock the ball, and with 45 seconds to go, the Oilers are 49 yards away from a touchdown. Bum Phillips telling him to stay on the field. Get the play call in and go. Pastorini's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it out. It is going to be incomplete. And with 40 seconds to go, a 3rd down and 10 comes up now. Dwayne Osteen was in on the coverage. The nickelback formation. Pastorini in the shotgun. He is back, fakes the handoff to Earl Campbell, throws it over the middle. It is caught by Rich Castor. Castor gets to the 10-yard line. And with 30 seconds at the 11, the Oilers have to run up and clock the ball. 28 seconds to go. 24. And he clocks the ball. With 21 seconds to go, the Oilers will have a 1st down and 10 at the 11-yard line, with a chance to win the Super Bowl and become heroes for the whole state of Texas here at the Miami Orange Bowl. Pastorini brings him up. Perhaps the biggest drive of this young man's career. Maybe his whole life. He's back to pass. He's got time. He is going to be hit. No, he gets away from Fred Dreyer. He throws it. It is caught by Carpenter. But the clock is ticking. They have no timeouts. 10 seconds to go. Oilers have to line up in a hurry. It's 3rd down and 9. 5, 4. Pastorini grounds it with 4 seconds to go. It is going to be a 4th down and 9 from the 9-yard line. This is for all the marbles, folks. Dan Pastorini can either go into the history books as a hero, or he'll be forgotten about. The Oilers are spread out. 4 receivers. Earl Campbell in the backfield. Pastorini back to pass. He throws it to the end zone. It is caught. No, they're going to say he is out of bounds, and the Los Angeles Rams are going to hold on and win. They're going to say that the Oiler receiver did not get his foot down. And the Los Angeles Rams are Super Bowl 13 champions, bringing home their second Tom Landry trophy. And the celebration is on at midfield. What a game, folks. What a game. The Houston Oilers come into their second Super Bowl. They get a blocked field goal in the second quarter to open up the scoring, as Mike Reinfeldt scoops up the blocked field goal and scores. But the Rams chip away. They chip away with Cullen Bryant running. Here's a look at some of the highlights. Ken Burrow with a reception over the 50. There's another Burrow reception. Nope, that one was Rich Castro, which brought him down to the 10. Here's the Cullen Bryant touchdown run. Reinfeldt's blocked field goal return. And Cullen Bryant has been named MVP of Super Bowl 13. As we see a close-up of Cody Jones. Cullen Bryant over 100 yards rushing, and the Rams' only touchdown in the third quarter. Hacksaw Reynolds holding up the trophy. And they present the trophy to Pat Hayden. Pat Hayden and the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams get their second Super Bowl win and the NFC's 8th, breaking the AFC's streak of 3 in a row. Your 1978-79 Super Bowl 13 champion, Los Angeles Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us with this alternate Super Bowl. Stay tuned for everything on the Vinny X Wolf channel, especially alternate Super Bowl 14 coming to you next week. Or not next week, next month, the last Sunday in April, as we will bring to you the Houston Oilers will be back up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a battle of Dan Pastrini versus Doug Williams. Until next time, thanks for joining us. I'm Vinny Vincent, and you're not.